Hello, this is Bill Cunningham. This week we're reporting from the 30th Annual Women's Committee of the Central Park Conservancy. And each year they have a luncheon in the Conservatory Garden, and it is the most beautiful fashion spectacle that you could imagine. It's tradition. The luncheon this year, as it does many years, raised $3.5 million for the work of the restoration of the park by the Women's Committee. The over 1,200 women who attend, all but maybe a dozen wear hats. The winner this year was what are now called the fascinators, these tiny little hats that dip over the forehead or over the eye, and often made with just a tuft of feathers or a miniature hat in the 19th century. They were worn and called the hat of the Empress Eugenie. And then in the 1930s, the Paris designer Elsa Schiaparelli put these same type of little doll hats that would classify as fascinators with her long to the floor evening dresses. And in the 1950s, they were worn with little black cocktail dresses and called conversation starters, because they caused conversation when you walked into a room. And now, since the British wedding a year ago, the young people are wearing them. It's just an enormous trend for the millinery hat world, which has been dead as a doornail for 30 years. I mean, this is amazing. Look at here's Carolyn Kennedy, and she wore a top hat, a man's black top hat, or it could have been a woman's side saddle riding hat. It looked like one her father wore to his inaugural. There was a runner-up. It's one of the most beautiful hats. They were very popular in the 1930s, and it is a large brim worn at an extremely rakish angle that profiles the face. As I bicycled through the park to the luncheon, there was a horse, one of the carriage horses, and he was wearing a little tiny top hat. I mean, I thought, now, just a minute, but it was wonderful. And that's what makes New York so exciting. People's imaginations here have free run.